Hey, Golden State Warriors fans. We've got a packed update for you today, diving deep into the latest happenings around the team and some crucial developments that could shape the season ahead. The Warriors have been facing a mix of challenges and opportunities recently, and it's the kind of story that every fan needs to follow closely to understand how this roster is evolving. Without question, this season has tested both the players and the coaching staff in ways that demand resilience, strategic thinking, and a keen eye for managing talent on and off the court. One of the most compelling narratives right now involves Pat Spencer, a player who has steadily become a key contributor despite not being on a standard contract. His role has grown significantly, particularly during stretches where the Warriors have been without the likes of Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, both of whom have battled injuries and had to sit out crucial games. Spencer has been able to step in with energy and determination, making a real impact in moments when the team needed it most. His defensive work, hustle, and versatility have caught the attention of Steve Kerr, who has openly praised Spencer for his professionalism and competitive spirit. It's clear that Kerr values players who can make an immediate difference and bring intensity to the game, and Spencer has consistently demonstrated those qualities. The challenge, however, lies in managing his minutes and role due to the restrictions of his contract. With a limit on the number of games he can play under a two-way arrangement, Kerr has had to be strategic, ensuring that Spencer is available for the most critical matchups while not exhausting his allotted appearances too quickly. This balancing act has become even more complex as injuries continue to affect key players like Curry and DeAnthony Melton, who are in the process of recovery. Spencer has already participated in 14 games, which is a significant portion of his total allowed appearances, so Kerr must carefully determine when and how to deploy him for the remaining part of the season. It's a delicate situation where the coaching staff needs to weigh immediate team needs against long-term roster planning. The conversation around roster management has become a central theme for the Warriors, with 15 contracted players already taking spots, including contributions from Seth Curry, who made an instant impact in his debut. Creating space for Spencer requires thoughtful decision-making. It's not just about finding minutes on the floor. It's about potentially converting him to a standard contract to fully integrate him into the lineup, which could necessitate difficult roster moves. These are the kinds of strategic decisions that define a season, and they speak volumes about the management's intent to maximize every player's contribution while keeping the team competitive at the highest level. Despite not being the flashiest player, Spencer has consistently proven his value through effort, discipline, and situational intelligence. He pressures opponents, supports teammates defensively, and adds a layer of grit that the Warriors have needed in high-intensity matchups. Last season, the organization found a way to convert him for the postseason, highlighting their recognition of his contributions and the trust placed in him during the most pivotal moments. This year, though, the circumstances are slightly different, and Kerr's approach has been to use Spencer in situations where his presence can influence outcomes directly, rather than simply filling minutes in lower-stakes periods. What makes Spencer so compelling is that his influence goes beyond scoring. While his shooting may not be the most consistent, his ability to facilitate, make smart decisions, and contribute on both ends of the floor gives the team a reliable option whenever depth is tested. In a season where the Warriors' offense has struggled at times with cohesion and ball security, players like Spencer who bring intelligence and effort are invaluable. The coaching staff clearly recognizes this, and Kerr has expressed admiration for how Spencer consistently approaches each game, whether he is playing significant minutes or limited time off the bench. This professionalism and adaptability are rare traits that help stabilize a team navigating the ups and downs of a challenging NBA season. The discussion around Spencer also ties into the broader challenges facing the Warriors, particularly in managing injuries to star players. Stephen Curry, who has been sidelined with a quad contusion and muscle strain, is expected to miss several more games, including an upcoming road trip. This absence has forced Kerr to rely on the depth of his roster, including players like Spencer, to maintain competitiveness. Similarly, Jimmy Butler has experienced soreness that has limited his availability, further emphasizing the need for flexible, reliable contributors who can step up when needed. The team's performance metrics illustrate the impact these players have on the court together. With Curry and Butler playing, the Warriors have a net rating significantly higher than when either is absent, demonstrating just how crucial these stars are. Yet it's precisely in these periods of challenge that players like Spencer have the opportunity to shine, proving that determination and tactical awareness can compensate for gaps in star power. Spencer's continued presence in the rotation is also a testament to the Warriors' approach to building a roster that balances youth, experience, and specialized skill sets. The team has shown a willingness to invest in players who may not headline highlights, but contribute meaningfully to winning basketball through versatility, defensive intensity, and consistency. This strategy has allowed rookie players like Will Richards to find stable roles, capitalizing on college experience and decision-making ability, while also giving veterans and two-way players like Spencer opportunities to influence games positively. It's a model that emphasizes depth, adaptability, and strategic deployment of talent rather than relying solely on star performances. Steve Kerr's public praise for Spencer underscores the value placed on professionalism and competitive drive. He highlighted Spencer's ability to perform any role assigned to him, consistently approaching each game with the same mindset, whether logging extensive minutes or limited playing time. This level of dedication fosters cohesion within the squad and provides the coaching staff with trust and flexibility in rotations. It's evident that Spencer's presence brings intangible benefits to the Warriors, contributing to team culture and offering a dependable option in crucial stretches. The broader implications for roster management are clear. Maximizing the contributions of players who demonstrate reliability, grit, and basketball intelligence is key to navigating the season successfully. Looking at the broader picture, the Warriors are navigating a complex landscape where injuries, contract limitations, and roster depth all intersect. Managing minutes, player roles, and contract situations requires meticulous planning, particularly as the team seeks to maintain competitiveness in a league where every advantage counts. Spencer's situation exemplifies this balancing act, demonstrating how a single player's availability and deployment can influence broader strategic decisions. His contributions on defense, effort plays, and facilitation provide a stabilizing effect, allowing the Warriors to weather periods without key stars and maintain performance levels in high-stakes matchups. As we continue to break down the Warriors season, it's impossible to ignore the impact that injuries have had on their rhythm and consistency. Stephen Curry's absence has forced the team to adapt on both ends of the court, reshaping rotations and pushing players into roles they might not have expected at the start of the season. Curry's quad contusion and muscle strain have kept him off the floor during critical stretches, and the coaching staff has made it clear that preserving his health for long-term success is a top priority. This approach is smart, considering how pivotal Curry is to the team's offensive schemes and overall chemistry. With multiple games on the road and a condensed schedule, the Warriors are navigating the delicate balance between short-term competitiveness and long-term health management, and that responsibility falls squarely on Steve Kerr's shoulders. The road trip ahead presents additional challenges, as Golden State will face formidable opponents in Philadelphia, Cleveland, and Chicago. Each game carries its own set of difficulties, from hostile environments to matchup concerns, and the team will need contributions from every available player to compete effectively. It's during stretches like these that players like Pat Spencer become invaluable. While his role may not include flashy scoring, his ability to defend, facilitate, and play with intensity allows Kerr to deploy him strategically in games where energy and focus can tip the balance in close matchups. The fact that Spencer can adapt to multiple positions and responsibilities gives the Warriors a layer of flexibility that is crucial when managing a roster impacted by injuries and two-way contract limitations. Jimmy Butler's situation adds yet another layer of complexity to the roster equation. Butler's left knee soreness has limited his participation, and while his availability remains uncertain, the Warriors must plan for scenarios both with and without him. Butler's presence alongside Curry has historically created one of the most effective on-court combinations for Golden State, and his absence changes the team's dynamics considerably. Kerr's comments after the game against Oklahoma City highlighted the sudden nature of Butler's injury, as he only became aware of the severity during a timeout late in the first half. These unexpected developments forced the coaching staff to remain nimble, adjusting strategies on the fly and leaning on role players to fill the gaps left by star absences. The Warriors' offensive struggles this season have also been a recurring theme. While their defense has faced challenges, it's often the inconsistent ball movement, turnovers, and difficulty in creating efficient scoring opportunities that have held the team back. Players who can provide smart decision-making, like Spencer and rookie Will Richards, are highly valued because they contribute to stabilizing the offense even in the absence of stars. These players may not be the ones hitting highlight reel shots, but their ability to maintain structure, execute plays, and push the tempo strategically helps the team weather periods of inconsistency. Kerr's rotation decisions reflect this philosophy, emphasizing the importance of intelligence, effort, and adaptability over raw scoring talent in certain situations. Pat Spencer's impact extends beyond the tangible statistics. Kerr has consistently praised him for professionalism, competitiveness, and his approach to every game, whether he logs substantial minutes or is on the bench. This attitude contributes to the Warriors' culture, reinforcing the importance of commitment and consistency among all roster members. Spencer's ability to perform under pressure, facilitate ball movement, and provide defensive energy allows Kerr to keep the team balanced, particularly in high-intensity matchups where every possession matters. While converting him to a standard contract would require roster adjustments, the potential benefit to the team's cohesion and performance is significant, and Kerr has made it clear that he views Spencer as someone who deserves to be part of the roster on a full-time basis. Looking ahead, Golden State faces a critical stretch of games that will test their depth, resilience, and ability to adapt to adversity. The team's record may not fully reflect their potential, given the combination of injuries, roster limitations, and integration of new or less experienced players. However, it's precisely in these challenging periods that players like Spencer have the opportunity to demonstrate value, solidify their roles, and influence outcomes in meaningful ways. The coaching staff's trust in his abilities is a testament to the importance of effort, versatility, and basketball IQ in a league where matchups can change dramatically from one night to the next. Stephen Curry's projected absence for several more games underscores the importance of carefully managing the team's rotation. The Warriors will need to balance minutes, maintain energy, and optimize player contributions to remain competitive on the road. This is not just about winning individual games, but about sustaining performance over the course of a demanding season. Kerr's decision to allow Curry to focus on rehabilitation, working closely with the medical and training staff, illustrates a forward-thinking approach aimed at ensuring the star's long-term effectiveness. Meanwhile, role players who step up during these periods help maintain the team's identity and provide opportunities for growth and development. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Explosive news is rocking the Bay Area, and the whispers are louder than ever. Word around the Golden State corridors suggests that the Warriors might be on the verge of a seismic shift, one that could redefine the team's identity and send shockwaves across the NBA. Sources hint that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the dazzling guard whose name has been linked to countless trade fantasies, has arrived in town, and the excitement is palpable. Fans and insiders alike are buzzing with speculation. Could this be the missing piece that propels Golden State back into championship contention? Adding fuel to the fire, whispers indicate that Stephen Curry, the team's perennial superstar and the heartbeat of the Warriors, is fully behind this potential transformation. Close observers note that Curry has been unusually vocal about shaking things up, sparking rumors that he sees Gilgeous-Alexander as more than just a teammate, perhaps the kind of dynamic partner who could elevate the team to new heights. Imaginations are running wild. The thought of Curry orchestrating plays alongside one of the league's most versatile and explosive guards has sparked feverish discussion among analysts and fans alike. Could this be a new era of Splash Brothers 2.0, with a twist that the basketball world hasn't yet seen? Social media is ablaze with speculation. Hashtags, memes, and cryptic insider tweets paint a picture of anticipation bordering on hysteria. Even casual fans seem caught up in a narrative, debating how the synergy between Curry's signature shooting and Gilgeous-Alexander's relentless athleticism might manifest on the court. Some predict a scoring frenzy. Others imagine a defensive renaissance. What's clear is that the Warriors' culture, long defined by its unselfish play and high-octane offense, could be poised for an electrifying evolution. Of course, nothing is official, and the NBA thrives on whispers that often dissolve into smoke. But the mere suggestion of Gilgeous-Alexander donning the Bay colors alongside Curry has already injected the city with a sense of possibility that is hard to contain. Golden State's faithful are bracing for a spectacle, while pundits scramble to analyze the potential ramifications. Whether this is a fleeting rumor or the dawn of a new dynasty, one thing is certain. The Bay Area basketball scene has never been this alive with anticipation. And as the chatter intensifies, fans are left dreaming of a Warriors squad that could be not just good, but utterly unstoppable. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.